My alien roommate saw my big tool and completely lost control. The space station hummed quietly around them as Lisa walked into the shared workshop. She carried her newest creation in both hands. It was heavy and powerful looking. The alien female, Zara, was sitting at her desk working on some strange device from her home world. Zara had blue skin that seemed to glow softly in the station lights. Her eyes were large and silver like liquid metal. She was tall and graceful with long fingers that moved in ways human hands could not. Lisa had been her roommate for 6 months now. Ever since the peace treaty between Earth and the Cathara Empire, Lisa set down her tool on the workbench. The metal made a solid thunk sound that echoed through the room. Zara looked up from her work. Her silver eyes went wide when she saw what Lisa had brought. It was massive compared to anything the aliens had ever seen. A human power drill, but modified with extra batteries and a titanium bit that could pierce through the hardest materials. The tool was painted bright red with Earth symbols carved into the handle. Zara stood up slowly. Her breathing changed. Lisa could see her chest rising and falling faster. The alien female walked over to the workbench. Her eyes never left the tool. "What is this device?" Lisa asked without thinking. Zara reached out one long finger and touched the metal surface. A small spark seemed to jump between her skin and the tool. She pulled her hand back quickly and made a sound Lisa had never heard before. It was like a purr mixed with a gasp. "This is human engineering," Zara said in her musical voice that always reminded Lisa of wind chimes. The power contained in this small device. It could reshape entire structures. Lisa picked up the drill and switched it on. The motor roared to life. The bit spun so fast it became a blur. Zara took a step backward, but her eyes stayed locked on the spinning metal. Her silver eyes seemed to get brighter. "Among my people," Zara said slowly. "We have nothing like this. Our tools work with thought and energy, but this is raw mechanical force." She moved closer again, despite seeming scared. The drill was still running in Lisa's hands. Zara could feel the vibrations through the air. Her blue skin started to shimmer slightly. "How do you control such power?" Zara asked. Her voice was softer now, almost breathless. Lisa smiled. "It takes practice and respect for the tool. You have to understand its limits and your own." She turned off the drill. The sudden silence seemed very loud. Zara looked at Lisa, then back at the tool. "May I try to hold it?" Lisa handed over the drill carefully. Their fingers touched for a moment. Zara's skin was cooler than human skin, but softer. The alien female gripped the handle with both hands. Her silver eyes closed. "I can feel the potential energy stored within," Zara whispered. "The human ability to create tools that amplify your natural strength. It is beyond what we thought possible." She opened her eyes and looked at Lisa with something that might have been admiration or fear. "Your species takes raw materials and forces them to serve your will. You do not ask permission from the universe. You simply make it bend to your needs." Lisa watched as Zara examined every part of the drill. Her long fingers traced the power cord and the battery pack. She seemed fascinated by the simple mechanical parts that humans took for granted on Cathara. "We grow our tools from living crystal," Zara explained. "We sing to them, and they reshape themselves to our needs. But this human creation, it requires no song, no permission. It simply obeys whoever holds it." She handed the drill back to Lisa, but her eyes stayed on the tool. "When you showed me this device, I felt something I have never experienced before. It was like seeing the raw power that drives your entire species." Lisa set the drill back on the workbench. She had not expected such a strong reaction from her alien roommate. "What did you feel exactly?" Zara was quiet. For a long moment when she spoke, her voice was very soft. Fear and fascination mixed together. "Your people create tools that could reshape worlds, and you treat them as common objects. This drill in the wrong hands could cause great destruction. Yet, you trust each other with such power." She looked around the workshop at all the other human tools and equipment. "Every device here represents force applied directly to matter. Your hammers split stone, your saws divide trees, your drills pierce any barrier." You do not ask the materials for permission. You simply take what you need. Lisa followed her gaze. The workshop did look different when seen through alien eyes. Tools that seemed ordinary to humans might appear terrifying to beings who had never needed to force matter to obey them. Is that why you looked so shocked when I turned it on? Lisa asked. Zara nodded. The sound alone was like hearing a predator roar. But more than that, I could sense the focused energy ready to be released. It made me understand why the Empire decided to make peace with humanity, rather than continue fighting. She moved to the window that looked out at Earth in the distance. Your world produced billions of beings who think like engineers and warriors combined. Every human carries the mindset that problems exist to be solved by force when necessary. Lisa joined her at the window. We do not see it that way. We just see challenges that need solutions. That is exactly what makes you so formidable. Zara said. You do not even recognize your own power as unusual. When I return to Kithara and tell others about this drill, they will not believe me. They will say no species could create such focused, destructive potential and treat it as a simple workshop tool. Two females stood in comfortable silence looking out at the stars. Lisa realized that her simple drill had somehow become a symbol of everything that made humans different from their alien neighbors. Your tool showed me something important today, Zara said finally. It helped me understand why our two species need each other. Humans create power that reshapes reality. Kitharans shape energy that guides reality. Together we might accomplish things neither could achieve. Alone, Lisa smiled. Maybe you could show me how your crystal tools work. Zara returned the smile, her silver eyes brightening. Only if you promise to teach me more about human engineering. I want to understand how your people learned to make the universe serve them instead of the other way around. The space station continued its quiet orbit around Earth, carrying two very different beings who had found common ground through understanding each other's tools and the mindsets that created them. The drill sat quietly on the workbench, but it had changed everything between the human and alien roommates.